This is the exact reason why I will never, ever, ever, ever book with Lyft again. Let me tell you exactly what the fuck just happened and how a really good night turned into one of the most insane experiences I've ever had. So, for the ones who don't know, I live in Dallas, a little bit north of Dallas, I should say. And I'm moving back home. So, this weekend was like my weekend to hang out with my friends for the last time. We decided to go to KTV in Carrollton. And it's a karaoke place and bar, and it's a good time. So, everybody comes to my house, they drop off their cars, and we end up having to take 2 ride shares because obviously there's too many of us. So I get the black SUV with Lyft. I know it sits 6 people. I know that it sits 6 people. We end up getting a Chevy Suburban. Everything is great. Get there, have a good time. Now it's 2 o'clock in the morning. And my friend Chrissy, she says, oh, let's get the rides, let's get the Lyfts now. I sent her a screenshot, and I'm so glad that I did because I didn't think I had this person's information. I thought it was just gone after what happened. We waited 10 minutes for her to arrive. When she gets there, I start waving. I'm like, hey, it's me. Hey, hey, hey. Hi. She ignores me. She pulls over to the side, and then I open the door. We're getting ready to get in. She says, I can only sit 4 people. And I said, well, I thought I got the black SUV that sits 6 people. And she's like, no, I can only sit 4. And I looked back and I'm counting. I'm counting how many people that are actually coming. Realized it actually is only 4 people. We don't need 6 seats. So I looked back. I said, well, I did get the SUV for 6 people, but what I was going to say is, but we only do need the 4 seats. That's fine. I couldn't even get that out. And this woman right here looks at me, smiles, and says, okay, that's fine. And she drives off. Door wide open, takes off down the road, does not give me time to step back, does not warn me, does not say anything. I'm standing at the door of this car and she just drives off. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, what did happen? Look, I know rideshare people, uh, delivery drivers, you're out there to make money. You're not out there to pull up and don't take your ride. You know what I mean? Like, even if it was 5, 6 people that they had to get in there, you should say, hey, do y'all still want me to take you? Do y'all still want me to take 4 of you? Because you use your gas to come there and pick them up. Your goal should be to get this ride, not drive off without getting paid. like, and I know some people might, well, she'll get another order, another order. She'll get another ride. It'll come up next. But this is one she accepted because she thought it was worth it. However far they was going, how much she was getting paid, she thought it was worth it. So you can't waste your time out there being a rideshare driver, being a delivery driver, whatever it is. You working a gig job, you you can't waste your time out there. You can't waste your gas out there. So why do you pull off before asking, do y'all still want me to take you? I can only take 4 of y'all though. Do y'all still want me? I don't understand.
I've never had this experience happen to me in my life. She literally drove off like I was threatening her. And I'm just like, no. The truth is, if you just did not feel comfortable having us in the car and you spoke to me like I was a human being, I would have understood. I know you care about your safety. I care about mine too. That's why we're trying to get home. And the truth is, if she just would have said that to me, I would have canceled the ride so she could still get paid from it.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Uh, uh, I don't know. I don't know. Cause she know where y'all was coming from. She know where you was picking you up from. And I'm sure, you know, you expect it to be a group of people, the size of your vehicle, uh, you know, where you picking them up from. Obviously, they was out partying or whatever. You should assume there was going to be a group of people. Now, is it the fact that you didn't like a group of people, or you didn't like that group of people? You know, that's I can't assume nothing. That's for her if she want to come on the internet and explain herself. But if that's the case, it looks bad on you. I'm just saying.
And so it's completely unacceptable. It's completely unacceptable. So everybody's looking at me like, what's going on? What's going on? My friend, she ends up contacting the support for me because I just
Hold on. We're very sorry that this happened. Thanks again for letting us know. This is what we got. Driver argued with passenger of the amount of seats her car, stating that she only had 4 seats despite the caption describing her vehicle to be a 6-seater. While our group was in discussion of how to split up our group, she began to drive off while her door was still open, nearly running over one of my friend's foot. We'll message you soon with updates on this game. So yeah, that's with the door open, it's crazy. Like, hey, it's that's why it's leaning towards. I didn't know I was coming up here to uh pick up a group of colored people. That's, I, I had to say it like that because you know uh but that's where it's leaning to now. That's what it's leaning to because you left with the door open. That part right there is getting me because you didn't care if your door hit something. You wanted to get out of there. It wasn't just, hey, y'all got too many people, y'all can't come in here. So it's a shame though. Let's go.
can't even, I really just can't even think about anything right now aside from what just happened to me. She lets them know what happened. They said that's unacceptable. That's completely unacceptable.
That's completely unacceptable that the driver drove off with her door open and almost ran over one of you during the ride. We're generally sorry it took away from your ride experience. We appreciate you bringing this to our attention. We definitely don't condone unsafe driving practices on our platform. Kindly feel free to order another ride from the app. And if you face any issues, please contact us for immediate help. Okay. She says, thank you for your reassurance out of the concern of others. Will this driver be facing any repercussions? Now, these gig, ride share delivery apps are kind of getting more stricter now from what I have seen. And there are people who are not even working, who cause an accident, who get a speeding ticket or whatever. They're not even working the gig job when they get into this accident or when they get their speeding ticket, and they've been removed from the platform. It's happening. So I think uh these companies are tired of the complaints, and they know that the complaints look bad on them, so they starting to take action on these drivers more than they did in the past. And also a reason for that is because so many people want to do those jobs now. So they got a big waiting list, so they can easily get rid of people. But let's keep going.
I'm sorry that happened to you. We have refunded you your money.
When it came down to certain things, I said I would like to know what the consequences of certain actions.
As a result of this report, we are reviewing this driver's account to determine whether they should continue on the Lyft platform. The driver will not be able to drive on our platform until the investigation is done. While I cannot disclose specifics of a user's account due to our privacy policy, I can share that actions like this could lead to permanent removal from the Lyft platform. I have updated the driver's rating from your account to 3 stars. God, dog. This means you will automatically be unmatched from them in the future. No extra steps needed. Thank you for taking the time to share this with us. It's only with feedback like yours that we can make our community a safer and better place for everyone. I hope this interaction was helpful in assisting you with your concerns. Is there anything else I can help you with? Yeah, I've taken ride share, not often, but every time I get in the car, it's either somebody with 5 stars or 4. Like I've never I've never got a ride from someone with 3 stars or less. Like, why are you even still on the platform at that point? Something is going on. Let's go.
Would be. They said, we will rate them 3 stars for you, despite the interaction you have. So they said, we'll give them 3 stars just for you, so you will never get matched with them again. Mind you, this person is a 5-star Lyft driver.
At this point, another friend had to get the Lyft. I go back onto the Lyft app and I see that I can't give her a rating. I can't do anything. And so I go back into the support chat. I said, I just want to know if I'm able to leave a rating or a review. We will rate her 3 stars, so you will never be matched with her again. 3 stars, so you will never be matched with her again. And I said, 3 stars is not acceptable. I said,
Understood. Unfortunately, I may need to escalate this incident since I feel it is important that other women know what kind of driver they're dealing with. Sorry, 3 stars is unacceptable. 1, 2, a half. Oh, a half. A half or 1 star will suffice. I have updated the driver's rating to 1 star. This ensures you will be permanently unmatched and will not be paired with this driver again in the future. As a friendly reminder, if you ever find yourself in an unsafe or uncomfortable situation, our support team is always okay. Like, how do you know though? Like, they say, oh, we did 1 star for you. Like, why not let her rate the person? Just let her do it. I don't understand why you can't just let her do it instead of you doing it. You could have gave her, changed it to 1 star. Who knows if you did or not? You know, at first when I read it, I thought they meant her entire rating went down to a 3 star. I didn't know they were talking about he's gonna get 3 star from her. I read that wrong. Let's go.
I feel the need to escalate the situation because people need to understand who they are getting in the car with. Because if you're willing to drive off like that, what else are you willing to do? You know, and I was talking to my best friend and she was like, it's probably a good thing you didn't get in the car. If she's willing to do that, she would have probably left us on the side of the road. I get home, I'm upset still. Everybody leaves. I look on the Lyft app. They logged me out. I said, why did they log me out? I logged back in and something told me, it says, try to request a ride right now. I'm blocked from riding with Lyft. I don't know if it's temporary. I didn't get a warning. I didn't get anything. I just can't ride with Lyft anymore.
They should have gave you a warning. Cause what they don't tell you sometimes is when there's something like this and they have to investigate it, they usually remove both people from the platform while the investigation happens. Because if y'all remember, what's the girl who got in trouble? DoorDash girl for dropping off that man's food and recording him sleep passed out on his couch.
I was assaulted. I'm the victim. I lost my job. I'm the victim.
The first thing they chose to do when that went into investigation, is they removed the driver and the man, both from the platform. She accused the man of SAing her, but he was asleep, so it's impossible to do that while you sleep. So, but yeah, even though that man didn't deserve it, he got removed from the platform while the investigation happened as well. So hopefully that's just it, you know, during the investigation period. But yeah, they should have told you. They should have gave her like, you know, they should have told her what's going on and not just, block her.
It won't let me. It will literally just blank out the screen. Nothing will populate. That is what happened. I am never, and obviously I can't, but the amount of money that I spent throughout the years with this app, the amount, it is just disgusting how this person treated me, and it's disgusting how they treated me on this app. And if you are living in Dallas and this is the person that you match with, just be prepared.
Y'all see what I see? Y'all see that, right? Okay. Okay. Y'all see it too.
Just be prepared because you don't know what you're going to get. I'm not going to fight with you about your car. It's your car. You can choose these things. It's how you treated me. That is the problem. I'm always nothing but respectful to people. I'm so glad I'm leaving. I'm going to miss my friends, but I'm glad I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I didn't even, I didn't even notice that at the beginning. But yeah, it's about respect. It's about treating people with respect, no matter what the situation is. You pull up and, you driving for Lyft, you pull up and you saying to yourself, I only want 4 people in this car, or whatever your reasoning is. You really don't have to give them a reason. You know what I mean? You could pull up, and if you decide you don't want them in your car, just say that. Just speak that. You really don't have to give them a reason. That is your car. You you can choose who to ride in there or who not to ride in there. That's up to you. But to do her like that and pull off without saying nothing and risk damaging your door is is crazy. And maybe you had a ride in the past where a whole bunch of people jumped in and they wouldn't get out or whatever. But you can't treat them as if they the people who did that in the past. And, as far as Lyft is concerned, they should have contacted her and told her, while we investigate this, unfortunately, we're going to have to ban you from the platform as well. So your writer account will be suspended pending investigation. Like, just communicate. Like both of these people, uh, the driver and the company, all they had to do was communicate. And I think she would have been fine if there was just communication. I I don't understand. I know we expect people to just to know, just to assume. A lot of times we assume we know what people are thinking and what people are about to say. No, give them a chance. Like the lady didn't even want to hear what she had to say. She just drove off instead of giving her a chance to speak. It didn't seem like she was yelling or she was cursing her out or anything. If she was doing that, okay, drive off. Who cares? Who cares what she talking about? But it from the story she gave, it didn't seem like that was going on. So communication, man. Um, and a part of communication is also listening. So you can't just assume somebody gonna say something. Hear them out. Hear what they had to say, and then you respond, with what you want to respond with. But yeah, I think that's a lesson in this. You know, I try to find a lesson in every video I do. So communication. All right. I appreciate y'all watching, man. I know you already hit that like button. I appreciate it because I'm trying to grow this channel and I need your help. All right. Hit that subscribe button. This is Derrick J Unfiltered. I catch you on the next one.